coming home early to hold you tonight. After telling you, baby, I miss you too. Let me light up the room for a special way of loving you. I have this yearning. I have it. I want the entire world to know I'm seriously in love with you. I'm gonna say things to you, my sweet queen, as we begin acting out this love scene. Have to tell you, baby, I want it all. I want the room for a special way of loving you. I have this yearning.
Hello, James Potts. Thanks for saying hi. Hello, Amber. Lastly, this is Tuesday Groovin Live. This is the slow down edition.
As I look in your eyes, there's an image I see. It pulls me deeper and deeper into your chemistry.
Amber, as you said, you say thank you. Requirement, he says, I love the video. And you're so good at your stuff. That's very kind of you to say thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Carter Murphy said, wow, that's so good. Amber, you said, I love your videos. And you are a good dancer. Oh, thank you. Awesome. To you, Amber. Gee whiz, you guys are awesome. I know I really do regular dancing time. I just don't really have time for choreography though. Alright, that's song 1 of 4. What's next? We're just using a mix today. I'm a little trying to keep it simple. Oh. And then Amber, Leslie said hi. Hello. And if you're hanging up, then bye for now. I'm going to use this opportunity to get some water break time in. Today was a lot for a day, and I wasn't feeling like dancing, but I thought, let me just go ahead and just try to keep it slow, keep it easy. front, taking the grooves. Next. Amber, like you said, you're so cute. And I love your pink shirt. Thank you. It's a very fun pink shirt. Sleep says, I have to go. Sadly, it's my bedtime. Well, fantastic. I'm just glad you're able to come by for it. Go ahead and enjoy your bedtime. Get some great sweet dreams in. And have a fantastic day tomorrow. Alright, song 3 of 4. I've got just one thing on my mind. Such a divine thing. All's been on me all day, but I'm headed your way. It's alright. It's on tonight. Hey, about to get about this joint. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ain't no doubt, wanna put it down. Oh, as soon as you go into the light, gonna turn it down, baby. It's satisfied. Strong, that you won't be home in a minute. Won't waste no time messing around. All of it. Boy, when you come home, let's take our time. We're gonna take our time, baby. Satisfied. You text me, you're ready. All right, here we go. Song 4.
All right, let's go ahead and start this thing.
4. It's closing out. Let's go. We are finishing up this week's Tuesday Groovin Live. We're keeping it slow. Well, as much as he may never like to say goodbye, we're going to have to. Because that was song 4 of 4 for this week's Tuesday Groovin Live Slow Down Edition. So, that was kind of fun. I wouldn't mind continuing on with that at some point. Let me go ahead and write that down. It's nice to know that I have 2 different mixes now for Tuesday Groovin. So if I don't feel like doing the whole let me figure out the music thing, then I got 2 fallbacks. I think that's wonderful. Let's see. All right. So the one I written down was old school Club Classics issue 305. Something like that. Like DJ Spinelli. And now I need to write this one down too. And this is, in case anyone's interested, this mix I was playing today for this week's Tuesday Groovin Live is called Smooth Grooves dash Slow Jams Mix. And it's by EMAC 1965. So that's EMACK 1965. Okay, I'm gonna write that down because that was kind of nice. I'd like to continue with that later in a future Tuesday. Smooth grooves, slow jams by EMAC 1965. All right. So I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes. If anyone would like to put anything in the chat, this is your opportunity before I close down the stream. 5 minutes and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, starting now. I'm going to enjoy some hydration time. Ooh, it's warm today. Oh yeah, keeping it easy. So again, if anyone would like to put something in chat, you got it. But just under 5 minutes before I close out the stream. So today I'm gonna eat some dinner after I close out the stream, and then what am I gonna do? I'm thinking maybe if I feel like it, maybe just maybe try a little more Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic before bed. I just hope I don't do anything to like I've been doing, which is create more work for myself, because I did not realize that starting off by trying to go into the locker would trigger the mimic to come right at you. So I didn't realize you could get up the stairs. Yo, hello, Mr. Auding. Without the mimic catching you if you just don't go in the locker first. That'd be funny. Mr. Auding, you missed all the dancing, my friend. I'm sorry. It's a short stream today. I don't really have the energy. I'm glad I even streamed, because I wasn't planning on even doing dancing stream today, because there's a lot going on today. How are you, Mr. Auding? Mr. Auding says I'm doing pretty good. That's awesome. I'm so glad there is like a lot of food options throughout the day, because I would have been in a lot worse position had I not had those food options. Because I didn't get any kind of nap in, like at all. Like I left out of my home like 5:10, and then I didn't get back until like 5:10 a.m. I didn't get back until like 5:30 p.m. if not later. Zebra Country Brown said, take a break and relax. Yeah, you have a point. That's true. I could think of doing that. We'll see. We'll see how I feel after dinner. If I feel like giving a little bit more of a go. I'm actually I'm actually tempted to just take a break with the Five Nights at Freddy's Secret and Mimic for today and just get some more leveling in for my Kingdom Hearts Final Mix playthrough. Is that I've almost got actually yeah, I would love to relax with some Kingdom Hearts time. Okay, that is my favorite thing to do, technically speaking. Okay, I think I'm going to do that tonight instead of trying to continue on with Secret of the Mimic tonight. Ooh, good advice, Deborah Conjure Brown. Thank you. And also thanks for being here. And Mr. Odding said, I understand that I worked about 12 hours a day also. Ah, yeah. See, I'm used to it to a point because, like, when I was doing grad school, that's pretty much what I had to do. Long, long days. That's the only way I could get everything accomplished I needed to. It wasn't all necessarily just one thing, but the fact was it was all super busy time, being super busy and out and about time. So there's definitely a lot of good habits that I picked up in grad school that I'd like to keep going because I understand if I can keep them going, it really does increase my level of productivity. And maybe, just maybe, I mean, I was able to translate that into a master's degree. Maybe I can translate that into something else in the future. I don't know. Okay, that's called time. But Mr. All Day here and Zeva Country Brown. So I'll put 5 more minutes in the clock just in case they have anything else to say or anyone else will have something to say during this time. I do enjoy talking with Zeva Country Brown and Mr. All. So please feel free to continue if you would like to. 5 minutes again, starting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, starting now. Ooh. I might just continue drinking my water time. So, Mr. Odding said, what would you do with a master's degree? I don't know. I mean, I have a master's degree. That's the thing I have. That's the thing I earned in computer science. And at the time while I was earning it, it seemed like a good idea. I didn't realize by the time that I finished earning it, everything would go so different. So I'm just, at this point, just trying to still, it's been over a year, but I'm still trying to kind of figure out what am I doing? I mean, hey, I've been enjoying the YouTube. That's been awesome. The TikToking, that's been awesome. The Facebook. And I'm looking forward to doing more coding. So I'm looking forward to writing code that can do things with my YouTube. And apparently TikTok has an API too, so that would be interesting. And then, just kind of working on projects and building my resume just for the sake of, even if AI takes over everything, I just like doing things and then sharing, hey, I did a thing, because I'm strange. At this point, that might be the only reason I have a master's degree, because I thought I was really sure that I was working toward a career path. And it's not that I'm not, it's just looking like it's going to be a non-traditional sort of thing. Just gonna be taking a while though, because I don't exactly have resources. Mr. Auding said, what is your take on the future with AI? Is that something we really need to do? Maybe go take some schooling in. Personally, I think, I hope the cat's not out of the bag yet. I'm hesitant because I have concerns, not necessarily about the AI, but more so the overutilization of AI. And I feel like that's causing conflict and is causing lack of jobs. Because even if they can't, okay, so there was an article that I forgot what it was, which paper it's from, but I was reading it today, and they were talking about some CEO was saying that AI could never fully replace humans in a job. Humans would still be there as supervisor, but bear in mind what happens with that. Case in point, the self-checkout machines at your local grocery store, you used to have like 5 cashiers, let's say, for the sake of this little chat. But now all you need is, what, 6 stations and just one person there? One person. So to observe and supervise and clear whatever errors there might be in the self-checkout. That's effectively what they're trying to do with AI. So it's like, you used to have 5 jobs. Now you either fire all of them and just get one person to run the self-checkout, or you choose one of those 5 to be the best and get rid of the rest. And either way, you're out 4 jobs. So I just don't feel like, I don't think, at least currently, the reasoning for why they're trying to utilize AI as much as they are is helpful. I think it's more so they're trying to cost save the businesses who are trying to push everything toward AI. They're trying to motivate employers to go and get AI instead of people, which means fewer job opportunities. So I'm just thinking that's a bad way to try to do things, because eventually AI might come into its own and have some kind of self-awareness, and might in fact have rights in the future. And I'm very concerned we're going to end up in a Matrix and or Terminator situation, which is not good. That's not a good thing. And then my other reservation with AI is, as someone who loves to create, in fact, there's so many people whose work is being used in these models, these AI models, to make other things, and not necessarily with their permission, for a profit. Yeah, I think that, I understand that's kind of like weird, considering that I'm dancing to people's stuff that I don't have any ownership to, but it's fully attributed. Like even today, I'm talking about a mix. I even mentioned the mix. I'll mention it again. The mix I just danced to was called Smooth Grooves, Slow Jams, EMAC 1965 is the channel for me that. And if I get content IDs, just check any of the previous live streams. Whenever you look in to a previous live stream that's been processed, it says right on there the music that was there. So it has information regarding who owns the rights, what the name of the song is. I think there's even a picture of like the album or whatever that came from. So the point of what I'm saying is there's people involved. They're getting proper attribution. They're getting whatever, like if I was monetized, I don't expect to be, but if I was monetized and they had it set up with YouTube where they're supposed to get whatever money, they get the money. So it's like, or even now that I'm not monetized, if they wanted to run ads on what I'm doing, they would still get the money because it's their right, because it's their thing. But when it comes to what they're doing with AI, they're just taking all kinds of artistic works, be it visual, auditory, pretty much the only thing they can't like try to take right now is anything associated with smells, because we just don't have that kind of technology available to do smell or vision or whatever. And anything involving tactile, so touch, but if it's something you can hear or if you can see or you can read, they're taking it and they're making it, and they're not necessarily going to give credit to those actual people who made the thing that's getting used as part of the data pool to train this AI with. And that is not good. It's very true and correct. The people who were SAG-AFTRA when they went to strike, where they put their AI clauses in, they were definitely on it. And now I don't understand if that's going to hold true if the big beautiful bill act passes the Senate with that particular part about AI having 10 years of no state can put a law against it for a 10-year period. If that goes through, then what does that do for something like what, like, is that going to be something that could be enforced retroactively? Is that going to affect what the SAG-AFTRA was able to do? And even if it wasn't, how is that going to affect musicians and musical artists and anyone else who didn't have the foresight to go ahead and try to put that kind of clause in the works? It's just, as far as maybe go take some schooling in, I did take a machine learning class, and I'm not saying I couldn't do AI. I'm just interested in knowing if there is a response. Personally, I don't think there is a responsible way of doing AI. I think it all, especially if you use a pre-made model, especially if it's a quote-unquote free one, if you look, guaranteed, if you look in the small print, it says something about how the data will be used. It's unlikely that there aren't these AI things that are available that aren't collecting information on you and how you're using it, and then transmitting that information back to the maker. And the last thing you want to do is train it more. I think that's a lot of, and I made this mistake myself with using GitHub Copilot, because at the time it just seemed like a helpful tool to help me get through some of the more basic things like doing the comments and such. Granted, I didn't even necessarily take every single suggestion because I'm very set in how I want things. But to bear in mind, if it's able to take what it suggested and then relay what you end up changing and send that on over, it's just not good, because although AI isn't super great right now, the more it has to work with, the bigger the data pool, the more it has to work with, it can get really good at a lot of things. And again, even if you can't fully get rid of the human person, you're still going to be cutting down on the number of humans having the jobs they're at whatever company. I mean, the same thing happened with ATMs. Like, there used to be tellers whose job it was to help customers at the bank, and then ATMs came into play, and then they needed fewer people at the bank. And then same thing with a lot of the factories. We have robotics in the factories, so it's a way for your jobs than it used to be required. And they're even trying to phase out security guards. I hear they're trying to effectively make teachers be more like caretakers and let the AI. That's what Duolingo was saying. The CEO from Duolingo was saying that he sees the future of teachers as basically being babysitters. Like, I like babysitting. And then they're even having the nerve to be like, oh, hey, nurses, this AI is kind of going to be making the shots, calling the shots. Follow it. Like, oh no, we've reached a very strange time. And I'm trying to do very little to try to make it worse. But I don't know. The cat might be out of the bag on that one. This is not all right. We're in a very not good time with the AI. And if nobody wants to make laws that will actually regulate it, well, because worst case, AI does come into its own, and it doesn't see us humans as necessary and or helpful to everything with all of the problems. That could not go well. That could be not well. It's hard to say. I just know I have thoughts. If they were doing it responsibly, okay, but they're not interested in doing it responsibly. They just are seeing dollars. And that could be a problem. That could end up being a problem. I don't know. Hopefully not. Okay, on that note, I think I have ranted enough about AI for today. Whew. Very concerned. It's a very concerning topic. Because I did spend effectively 10 years getting into and through computer science. And you do spend a lot of time just kind of being like, wow, technology did come up and kind of change everything, didn't it? Because when I was born, it was 1984, and it was shortly after that when the home computers started being a thing, and we went from me being 5 or 6 years old playing with a CRT all-in-one Mac that had the black background and the green text playing Oregon Trail, and things have come an awful long way. Or like the big old CRT TVs with the bunny ears, or having CD player, and even before that, a cassette tape. Like, Wow. So if you think about just those aspects of technology and how much they've improved just in my lifetime, I don't want to know what AI is going to look like in 10 years, especially if they're able to get that block put in where no state can vote to do something or effectively put an effective policy against AI. That's not safe. That is not safe at all. All right. That's enough ranting for sure this time. Thank you, Mr. Oddang. You probably got bored and wandered off by now. I understand. Thank you, Zeba Ganjo Brown. Thank you, Amber Lasley. Thank you, Ricardo Martinez. Thank you, James Potts. Thank you to anyone who I may have missed. Thank you to anyone who might check this out in the future. Stranger things have happened. I'll probably have to start trying to just make some AI stuff. But again, I'm curious if there's a way to do it responsibly. And I'm not interested in using anyone else's models. I'm trying to literally just kind of the skills that I started learning, exploring when I took machine learning. I'd like to continue on with that, make some of my own things. But if there's a way to do it responsibly, that's the question. That's what I gotta explore, especially when it comes to education. That's a whole nother. Anyway, all right, Mr. Dang. I'm glad I didn't run you off with going on and on about AI. Thank you. See you later. Oh, since you are still here, if you are still here, what do you think about AI? Okay, you might be gone for real this time. I'm trying to keep in mind there is like a 5-second delay. Okay, I think you're gone. Mr. Audane, see you later. All right, so again, thanks to anyone who might choose this out in the future. Stranger things have happened. Oh, and whenever, however, whatever, just make the most of it. That's the most important part. Bye-bye.